Hey, if you want to feel really good in your body, but you have lower back pain, remember this one phrase. Healthy spine means a happy life, okay? And today, I'm gonna show you 3 different movements that are gonna help your spine feel amazing again. Each one of these movements is gonna focus on one plane of motion that you need to articulate and move your spine in to create more flexibility and loosen up some of the areas of your spine that might be too tight and restricted right now. Now, there's 3 planes of motion that we're gonna focus on. The first one is gonna be rotation, very gently rotating the spine and stretching and strengthening those muscles. The second one is gonna be in this frontal, forward and backwards plane. And the third one's gonna be in the side to side plane. And when we do all 3 of those motions together, it loosens up the spine, creates more flexibility, and makes your spine feel amazing. Because remember, healthy spine, happy life. Let's dive into the first move, which is our rotational move. Okay, this first move is called the waist turner. So you're gonna start with your feet straight forward like this and just relax your arms, okay? And all we're gonna do is gently stretch the spine from side to side. So you're gonna start by just turning your head, letting your arms just swing around and pat you in the side like this. Exhaling as we turn backwards, allowing the body to inhale as we come forward, right? And as we go back and forth, you can start to gain a little bit more range of motion. Now, something that happens for a lot of people is it hurts their knees as they turn. So go ahead and lift the toes and pivot on the foot as you turn from side to side. That should take the pressure off the knees and make this feel better. And keep letting those arms swing back. We kind of just let them hit us in the back and the kidney right there. There's some great Tai Chi points that are great for building energy. And this is great for just loosening up the spine and making it feel absolutely amazing. So just go back and forth like this. We're gonna do this for 1 whole minute, and then we're gonna switch to warming up the back in a different way, in a side to side motion, okay? All right, just let those arms relax and slowly come back to the center. We can see how the spine already feels really, really good. Okay, now that you've warmed up the rotational aspects of your spine, it's time to warm up the side to side motion. That's really good for stretching and strengthening the spine. So follow along, and it's gonna make your body feel good. Okay, the next move we're gonna do is the side bend. So start with your feet straight forward, right underneath your hips, and you're gonna bring one hand on the hip and bring the other hand over the head like this, coming slowly from side to side. Now, something to think about as you go from side to side is you don't want to just collapse your rib cage towards the ground like this. Instead, you want to imagine like you're rolling over a giant ball and reaching your rib cage toward the sky. It's about creating length in the spine. Okay, so we're creating length as we come from side to side, just like this. Now, if you want to deepen this stretch, you can even push in on the hip right here, and that'll push the hip out and create a deeper stretch all the way from the hip, all the way into the lat, through the side of the body, all the way through the spine, just like this, as you're coming from side to side. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you go up. Start slow and controlled. You can even hold the stretch if you like to. As you hold each position from side to side, it's gonna loosen up your spine and make your body feel amazing. Okay, for the final move, we're gonna warm up this front and back plane of motion in your spine. Make sure you move nice and slow and listen to your body so you don't end up hurting yourself. But this can be a fantastic one for stretching and strengthening the spine through lots of daily motions that you commonly do, like picking stuff up at the ground. So do this one next, and your spine will love you for it. All right, the third move we're gonna do is some front and back bend. So we're gonna take a little bit wider of a stance. We're gonna turn our toes out like this, and it's okay to have a soft knee bend throughout this movement, okay? What we're gonna do is slowly round our spine, very slowly, and reach our hands between our legs like this until we feel a nice stretch in the backs of the hamstrings. From there, we're gonna slowly roll the spine up. We're gonna lift the arms overhead, pointing the thumbs backwards to maintain a good shoulder position. Then we're gonna squeeze the glutes, lift the chest toward the sky, and do a little back bend. We're gonna go back and forth, reaching between our legs, slowly rolling up, and doing a nice little gentle back bend as we go back and forth on this move for a whole minute. This is gonna stretch your hamstrings. This is gonna warm up your spine in this front and back plane. And it's gonna open up your hips and your chest as you lean backwards, okay? Make sure you squeeze your glutes at the top right here when you're leaning backwards, because it's gonna protect your back and really strengthen your spine. Nice work following along to these 3 movements. And these 3 movements, remember, they're gonna help you with having a healthy back, because a healthy back equals a happy life. Now, if you want more moves to help you feel amazing in your body, then you gotta try one of our We-shaped workouts or our follow-along stretching routines. And you can do so for free by clicking the link below. Otherwise, if your back still has issues, then check out this video right here, as I think it'll help you out.